everybody, I am Anjindra. You might know me better by my other screen name, Aliera of Wayrest, Runaway Queen, the Thief, the Arms Stealer. Oh my god, the epicness. Bethesda and their epic music, I swear. Anyways, yeah, so I was in the game. They did wind up using my handle. They used my dad's handle, all of the 9, obviously. Some of them they couldn't, for instance, Bandit. They had to change his handle because it just wouldn't work. I think he wound up Talos? I have to look it up. It's been so long. But yeah, so varying degrees of involvement and so on. I really mostly critiqued design and whatnot under my dad. They mostly didn't listen to me because Bethesda really does not like input on their design. But one of the first companies to use mannequins. So this right here, all the way since the beginning, although you couldn't rotate it at that time. So let's play. Game on. Playing a Khajiit. We are 8 or 7 days out from the Greymoor. So vampires are coming in from Skyrim. We don't know exactly what's going on yet, but we did get the heads up from the Elder Scrolls Online Twitter feed that that's coming in. And then there's a new trailer out, so we gotta watch that. Where are we? What are we doing? I just leveled up. Excuse me, it's not technically leveling up. Just skilled up and got my blacksmith certification because I wanted to be smithing away. Apparently, does not let me smith swords. A little bit distraught by that. So I'm going to be doing armor, which is fine because the Khajiit, like their, what are they called? Their unique item, whatever, is moonstone. I love moonstones as a human being. So 2 thumbs up there. I'm excited to be able to craft that in and so on. And then from there, enchanting, obviously, and then we're going to be brewing beverages. So we did that, and then we're going to pick up. We got this quest where we get to protect this tree of life in one of the places that you can travel to with, I don't know if they call them gypsies or travelers. I don't recall a part. I'm sure that somebody somewhere knows this one. I don't recall a part in the games where they denote that. So I'm blanking out here. But we're the place where the travelers go. Different countries call them different things. So you can travel to there and you get to choose to join up with this group who protects this tree, and you can become a Briar. And I thought that just sounded like the coolest thing. So we're going to go back and do that before continuing on to... We did run into the Adeptorium that we're supposed to warn about. Euraxia, Usurper Queen. How dare a human in Khajiit lands, right? But it's bad. I think that I was, an evil empress. I was not friend. Let me tell you how Euraxia foreclosed on necromancy. I mean, what is that even? We're not even talking about the usual political stuff here. We're talking about broke the laws of necromancy. And then she brought in dragons, and now the vampires are coming in. We don't know if, I was going for my, we'll wait, because I just did one on alchemy. So I'll do one in between. I do try to release these in order. Oh, I can make jewelry. It seems so much more useful. I'll stick with armor. Why not break the mold? Okay, so you can toggle over if you're new to this. This is how I fight the Jones. So I like to stay up on new stuff. Even if I'm like working my way through, like I just hit Morrowind and I'm not sure if I should just skip to Skyrim. You know what I mean? Because Elder Scrolls 6 isn't coming out in ever. Let's see, Bosmer Insight. We got Sweet Rotmouth, Brew. Song of Kingdoms, okay. Usurper Queen. So we found the Adeptorium. Witch of Azura. Talk to Bastard. Well, let's go with that one. I think that that's the one where we're protecting. We'll go ahead and do that. So we're going to have to find some travelers. Rimmon Way Shrine. Equipment crafting. Oh, I need my rep for that. What can I craft here? Armor weapons, bows, jewelry, and hone your craft and earn a reward. Seeing skilled blacksmiths fulfill simple requisitions, your goods can make a difference. Oh, I remember this. You can like pound it out. Now that is also where they have huge veins of iron. So I think you travel beyond, or no, to the edge of the, I want to say you travel to the edge of the Khajiit lands. Craft normal, sabotons, craft gauntlets, craft, okay, so I can get some more iron while I'm there. I'm going to have to smelt some ingots and whatnot, which can be done off screen. Rotmeth, Song of the Kingdoms, Witch of Azura. I need to label my stuff here. Talk to Glarus, Battlemaster of Riven, talk to the hooded figure. These are all right here. Hold on. View. Talk to the hooded figure below. Talk to Battlemaster River. Talk to Glarus. Follow the debris path. Where is Talk to Vastry? Ruminway Shrine. Y'all aren't helping me out here. Harvest Mountain Flower. Alright. So that is not an exit. Let's do that for nothing. There's the Ruminway Shrine. Follow the debris path. It's, I believe, also in that. So talk to Glarus. Oh, here we go. We're traveling to Eldenroot. The region is in the southern heart of the Wood Elves' Great Forest, and home to more of the gigantic grottos than any other part of Valenwood. Its capital, now also the capital of the entire Aldmeri Dominion, is Eldenroot. Okay. So I remember the little, and they have, one of these regions has solace, and I wanted to say it was here. What I did is hopped real fast. So, since I'm not, originally Tamriel was procedurally generated, so there was a lot of randomness in there. And it was like north, but like northish. So I was complaining in some of my older videos about needing a map and like anything. And I finally went out and got a Vellum one. You had where you could write on your own map, and they carried that through, and I'm not sure why, but then they eventually just tagged the compasses. So that works out well for me. That I can actually follow along with. But like as far as like what's where, like that was a hot mess back in the day. So I need to slow down and orient myself in this iteration of Tamriel. So we should do that. Talk to Vastry. Okay. So that should be Cyrodiilic collections. Down. Right, talk to Vastry below. I spend a lot of time staring at that compass. I'm like that, just traveling. You, nope, you're Calendian. And that goes to Sunshine. Me. Which one leave? Thick as Thieves. Let's talk to Tasney. For Glory. Let's find Melloran. Soul Shriven and Cold Harbor. Mechanical Murder. Same thing. Talk to Glarus. Okay, so they are all through here, but they go somewhere else. Find Melloran. One of the Kingdoms. Oh, that is, nope, that's not what I meant to do. So we will hop to, target is out of range. That doesn't, I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry. Oh, other way. I'm sorry, friend. I'll get you back. That's not gonna let me travel here. Okay, hold on. New plan. Let's drop back 10 and punt here. For Glory, talk Blacksmith Writ, Soul Shriven and Cold Harbor. Bosmer Insight, talk to Glarus. Also no. What is up with my cart? Are you my cart of holding? Does this have all of my quests in it? It's a cart from Daggerfall. My cart. Sweet Rotmeth Brew. Song of the Kingdoms. You must purchase Dragonhold DLC. Which of Azure you must purchase Dragonhold DLC? What a hot mess. Okay. I had all the DLCs for this, I thought. But I might be incorrect. So, stymied, we are now going to have to stay closer to the main quest, it looks like, for glory. Talk to Battlematch. Time Miller. They're all like running to. Alchemist certification flat. Okay, so. Maybe I'm doing this incorrectly. Talk to the hooded figure. Really got focused there for a second there. Talk to Iria. That is fast travel. Talk to Vastery. That should be present on this map. Cyrodiilic Collections need you. These are all quests. That was Talk to Vastery. This is to send a shell to talk to Vastery, and it won't let me do that. Okay. Thick as Thieves. Dr. Sasani is also through this. So we can go ahead and upgrade that later. What do I have here? Mechanical. All the brief path. I originally went through to this land, friends, so you can understand my confusion. Alright, so we'll do Song of Kingdoms. We're gonna hit a redirect here. Like I said, drop back 10 and font when necessary. I think she's right down by the harbor, so. How did that expire on me that I could originally do this?
Please, listen to me for just a moment. It's very important.
Ooh, it obviously is not. And
all this way and for nothing.
Where'd you go, sweetie? Area. I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry. Zamarga. Zamarga will take me through.
We're about to head out on a trading mission, heading for the glorious city of Rimmon in Golden and Akina.
Yeah, sweetie. I gotta bounce. Gotta sit through the load screen again. So that sucks. I was just there. I wonder if I had a Pro Tempo one from having the Dragon DLC for Elsewhere that I have to go back and repurchase the DLC. I got a pack. Obviously, I have the horse and all that. So I might actually have to go through and purchase, or it might pop back up with Greymore. So I'll see what happens with that. I don't have a big enough following that I'm going to plunge right in. I'll probably like close out my questing and then get it and see if it opens the quest back up. Don't hurry. I'm not in a hurry to get things done, friend. It's not my deal. So anyways, let's see. So we're going back into Rimmon. Apparently we're like keeping it close to home here, and then we'll close out the Adaptorium. That's the next big part in the plot line. But I like to close out as many side quests as I can before I progress. So if I do get DLC, it makes a hot mess of things, so I'm going to slow down a little bit, and then if I have to go back in side quests, some of the problems with you resolve some of the problems with the dragons, and there's a little less pressure on. So that is what it is. So talk to Iria. So am I hopping here then? That's called the debris path. Song. And she is way the heck over here. We can find out more about this. I am okay with that. I am so tempted to follow the travelers. The Romano drum is remarkably hard to walk. So it's actually Vampire French, I think. So it's a hot mess, and I'm not even going to argue with them about it. I'll take Italian vampires over French vampires any day of the week. It's not that would necessarily translate, it just makes me laugh because, you know, with the whole vampire out of Skyrim, there's a whole mythology associated with vampires, which is European. It is largely about sex. so I won't really get into it. That's how they handled that in the Victorian era. The drain of energy that made it so that women couldn't work and that sort of thing. It did have its own mythos. Oh, we're gonna turn around and fight in this, huh? Alright. Face my pain. Oh, eat. Gallad. Stare down! Go to sleep. Oh, he's sleeping. And I have meat, so now I can cook, except I don't have cooking proficiency. And IRL I do. I actually have several videos for cooking. It was in my old kitchen. I hated that kitchen. I can't even explain it to you. It was so tiny that I like couldn't fit 2 pots or 2 pans on the stove. It was such a pain in the butt. And I had this freshener for my cat that exploded. It was, you know, there are things in this world that are actual troubles. That was about as close as I got to this trouble is real, I guess. I shouldn't complain. That was the only problem. That I hated my kitchen. Is there an entrance this way? I feel like there is. I can see, like, there's a hitching post of some sort, a cart. They cannot possibly lead me this far astray, can they? I mean, I suppose they could, but would they? Real question. There we go. Alright. Ariel, what's your deal? Oh, we're doing this. Okay, hold on. Did I just get ported outside the walls? What is with ESO today? You can dodge Soul Calibur style. One of my favorite things about ESO is that you can do that. Come on. Ooh, can you self-heal? This could be a real issue. I have a vampiric trait that I do equip. I actually really do enjoy that I have that. Oh, I had a helper. The only reason I survived. Alright. We're just going straight to the camp.
What? Intruders!
Alright, well, that wasn't necessary. She's way back down here. I die from fall damage, just an insane amount. I am convinced that I can jump anything since I'm part cat. We have a high road here. I take that. There we go. Survived that one. Alright, now you're above. So that was important. I needed to know if I needed to cut down there. I did abandon the runestones. We're not going to learn enchanting. I love collecting them. They're just the coolest. And I love that you can enchant your stuff. That's going to have to hold for right now. I'm what, level 12 or something? Some people have their characters memorized. I haven't fallen in love with mine yet. I'll probably play human next just to be able to sympathize better with the Tharns and the mess that they're in and all of that. Obviously I have a natural aversion to Jaeger and his kith and kin. Well, he's dead. I mean, we offed him in episode 1. But 17 dungeons later, he did eventually go toe-to-toe with me and die. And again, procedural generation aside, it didn't have the... It had the bits of lore that made it so attractive in open world that you did that instead. Really? Jackals? You're making me stop for jackals. I have jackals. They can't penetrate my armor. I should really just be able to stymie them in another way. I feel that. Right? I don't know if other people feel that. Alright. Maybe I'm just needy, who knows? Okay, that's Jode's entrance. Furious now below me. Oh, wow, that is the coolest monster. I'm gonna go around him. I can't complain about having to fight whatever that is. Some of these little scabrous things get old. But, big ones I got. Area, if you could, like, be more fixed on the map, that would be so great. Am I back at Riverboat? Oh, I am. How about that? Suppose I could have summoned up a horse. See, I think that all gypsy wagons should be connected. Like the Chinese bus routes, where you can travel to any major city in America just via Chinatown. It might take you some time, friend. I personally prefer the train system. Have a boxcar if needed, but... Alright. So apparently we got diverted here. Is this mine? Hello? Oh, okay. Hold on. You're outside for some reason. They do have the little open air. The dress and whatnot is reminiscent of the Middle East. They have a lot of the lower, and then open air courtyards, which is the norm for that travels over into Russia.
Have you met the new investigator in town? Music Thunderbolts, he calls himself. Have you ever heard anything so ridiculous? If he actually ends up solving a case, I'll eat my own right boot. And that's a promise.
Solve the case, yo. Maybe that's why I returned. Here's your right boot, friend. Countryman. Kingdoms exhibit. Oh, that's... I'm reading, The Fourth Labyrinth, the Nathan Drake book. It's actually really good. I had a PS controller fail right after Sully got shot.
We don't have a choice, Izanji.
And what? You expect us to just stroll into an Akaviri crypt? Be reasonable.
Well, if we don't recover those mural pieces, who will? Welcome to the House of Histories. You'll find no grander collection of curiosities and memorabilia in all of Elsewhere. I would offer you a tour, but we're currently investigating a most unfortunate theft.
What was stolen, friend?
An ancient mural called the Rithana di Renada, otherwise known as the Song of Kingdoms. It chronicles the time when Elsewhere was 16 united kingdoms working in harmony.
Are you speaking treason,
Unfortunately, it was shattered when the kingdoms entered into conflict. Yes, into exactly 16 pieces. My brother and I found and restored each and every one. And then, just as we were about to put all the pieces together again, they were stolen.
Stolen!
But even do such... Thank you for offering to help. Oddly enough, the thief did leave a note mentioning a grave of snake men. I suspect it refers to the Tomb of the Serpents, an old Akaviri crypt. Hopefully that is where you will find the missing pieces.
Sounds like blackmail to me.
Yes, it is. But that clue is all we have at the moment. It actually reminds me of the old Khajiiti legend, Rajin and a Trail of Ink. Perhaps our thief is a fan of the trickster god. Wouldn't be too surprising. He was a renowned thief who possessed the Ring of Khajiiti, which allowed him to be invisible, silent, and quick. He ascended to become an immortal trickster god and patron to thieves. Rajin and the Trail of Ink is but one of his many legends.
Tell me a story, friend.
Many moons ago, when Rajin was still but a thief and not yet a god, he met a beautiful soldier named Captain Nasuna. He was captivated by Nasuna's beauty and skill, but she scorned all of his advances. So, Rajin set out to woo her.
Didn't by chance have a purple beard, did he?
Nasuna guarded a merchant's estate.
Didn't make it to the screen?
5 times Rajin entered this estate, stealing an item and hiding it elsewhere. He left clues behind for the captain, daring her to recover what he stole. And each time she prevailed, for she was as clever as he. Rajin was proving himself. By stealing these items, he showed his cunning. By hiding them away, he showed his honor. By leaving clues, he showed his respect. And it worked. Nasuna was won over and agreed to be his lover.
Wow. I mean, wow.
As I've
What backstory?
said, many thieves wish to emulate the great Rajin.
I'd slap somebody if they
Leaving
did that.
clues at the scene of the crime is one way to demonstrate their cleverness. Perhaps it is so with whoever stole the mural. Let us hope.
What can I say? Christians can't handle 10,000 gods and their stories and how it makes everything okay. We have one god and he's vengeful. How many people know that? It's always surprising.
The Rithana di Rinala was created during a time of peace between the 16 kingdoms. It represented the unity of the Khajiit people.
Okay.
The peace between the kingdoms did not last.
We just did this.
Elsewhere faces many dangers now. More than ever, the Khajiit must band together.
I'll get you. Get in the mural.
I hope
right here.
that the Rithana di Rinala would inspire just that. After all, it represents a time when all Khajiit lived in harmony.
You're having Canadian level hysterics here, honey. Alright, Song of the Kingdoms. See, this is terrible. Like, I tell myself that I won't get sidetracked, but then I do one quest. And it's like 16 different quests pop up. So I did, wind up to avoid handbills. I went with crafting. And then so on. And that's how I kind of parcel out where I feel like I'm doing the LARP, but I don't get so off course. So, you know, I actually wasn't that upset that I did deliver, just wound up running into the Auditorium, West Wind or whatever it was called, delivered my warning, and then I have to go back and, you know, help them out and so on. So it's a little bit unbelievable that the, you know, attack would be that delayed, but in my headcanon, it's just prep action then, so. Oh, did I not leave? I didn't leave. You idiot. Go out the front door and then around. Wait, is that again? Which way is out? Oh, where's my map? Where am I? Oh, I'm headed in the right direction. That's exciting. It's always good when you're headed in the right direction. We're all excited here. Let's get a horse. Alright. That way I can actually enjoy, you know, because I play every day, so for me, like keeping a timetable like that kind of keeps the urgency level at a tolerable place. I don't like to feel like, is that it? That come with certain serpents? It doesn't seem below, okay. I was gonna say, it doesn't seem like that is. Ooh. I just shinned my horse. Unfortunate. Alright. I should really map slightly more often than I do, because I do occasionally get tossed by landmark. Or I end up going around, now that they're not procedurally generated, you do wind up with a little bit more in the way of, you know, cul-de-sacs and so on, even for instances. So, excuse me, dungeons. It's not an instance. I always want to stop. They look so cool that I just want to collect them all, but until I get to enchanting. It was just filling out my inventory, and I kept running out of space, and I finally, you know, tracked it down, and I was like, oh, I don't skid down these like I do in, what is it that I'm playing that I keep on doing that? That definitely hurt. Fortnite, I started, ironically, for competition, Fortnite kind of can't be beat, and that's rough, because I didn't invest in a gaming computer. I mean, it's on the list and all, but it wasn't a priority. So, they use Unreal Engine, which requires a gaming computer. So, I wound up leveling with the inferior interface as far as they're concerned. To where I can compete, just because I wanted to do competitive gaming. It's just a thing. Like, I've been playing forever, so. In the Second Empire Fall, many Akaviri descendant Imperials fell with it, scapegoats of the excesses. Oh, I saw this. The Pontifates, they were denied burial in Cyrodiil, but were granted this tomb and elsewhere to inter their honored dead. I actually already went through. I was chasing down the voices in that chick's head. Now, why is it search the tomb of the serpents? So there's actually 2. I wonder what it is that I'm looking for, because I did already complete this. I'm on a different... Okay, so this actually served 2 purposes, and I more than likely could have picked up that other side quest, so if you do run this separately, make sure to run those together. The chick who is looking for the artifacts would send you in the same direction as this. It's going to be 2 over. Can you tell that I've done this? 2 over and then the Minotaur more than usual. Yeah, so I might as well pull you. Oh, I can't. Why can't I? You're really just gonna let me do this, huh? And a queen fragment.
Not so fast, Walker. Rachin would first have a word with you.
Hello.
So, you have found the first piece of the Rithana di Renata. Impressive. But Rachin can't help but wonder if you have patience enough to find the other 15. After all, he has hidden them very well. This one is the shadow of Rachin. Well, a shadow of Rachin.
How many of you are there?
7 of us, all told.
7.
Surely you have heard of Rachin, yes? Elsewhere's greatest thief, whose crimes were so fabulous he became divine. This one is but an avatar of his greatness.
This is kind of cool. I got into Forgotten Realms. Obviously, I read them as they came out, but I really got into them along with everybody else with the Shadowdale trilogy. When the gods had their fight over the tablets with Ao, and they used humans as their avatars.
Do you
so this is
expect
really
a
cool.
truthful answer? What kind of trickster do you take this one for? Here, let us make a deal. If you find all the pieces, each and every one, Rachin will consider sharing his motivations. Only then.
So, you want to trade me for a story?
Of course,
but I get the
Rachin
clues
will provide
then.
clues. What fun would it be otherwise? 15 clues to find 15 pieces. Collect them all and restore Rithana di Renata, which was thought just a legend. Sound exciting, Walker? Here then, a book for your convenience. Is not Rachin kind? Ah, and one other thing. Outside help is strictly forbidden. Iraya might have solved this one's first clue, but the rest are up to you.
Alright, so I have to find the trail.
A trickster, a hero, and an ancient mural. Just the recipe for a grand adventure, no? Ah, but this one is most excited to see it unfold. This one is but a shadow of the great Rachin, trickster god to the Khajiiti people. It was he who gained the power of the Ring of Khajiiti, which made him invisible to all and quick as the wind. He who stole both treasures and hearts alike.
Nice motley, yo.
Of course! How else was this one supposed to get your attention, Walker? Ah, but Rachin says too much. After all, he has already promised to reveal his motivations after you've collected all the mural pieces.
Yes, these guys are interesting because they put things together as they go. How am I collecting this?
Why, you have Rachin's Book of Riddles, do you not?
I do.
Each verse will let you know where a certain
So this is another one of those,
Rithana
like the 7 jokes of and so on. Are you trying to get published, friend? Because Doc closed down.
Well, this one is feeling rather generous today. Rachin will let you know that every piece lies in northern Elsewhere.
So did 4.
The more you explore, the more likely you are to find
Hit up Wizards of the Coast, maybe. He did 1, I think. Oh no, you know what? She came back for a sequel. The lead female. Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts now. It was like book 3 in the Harpers or something like that. Alright, so we got Anaquina's fragment.
By the way, if you see Pakruti, tell him he still owes this one a pouch of gold.
Will do, yo! You've stolen an item in your inventory. Take it to a fence. Yeah, I didn't want it. Can we destroy this? I'm sorry. But is it good or bad if I show the guild? Anthology of boats available for acquisition. Have a look. That's the one. Anthology of the abodes available. I've detailed herein the general location value of most of the homes and rooms for sale in... Oh, I already bought one. What do they go with? Sugar Bowl Suite. We can get a St. Dellen penthouse in Vivek Gardenfall, Ebony Flask in room Stonefalls.
Lay down your sword, outsider. You already belong to the Akaveri.
That's nice. Crown Scroll, Crown Fortifying Meal. Grand Gold. Okay, this. A level up. Maryville Fragment, Moonstone. He gave me a book and I don't know where it went. Theology of Abodes available for Blacksmith's Crafting. Oh, nice. I can finally start crafting away. I occasionally grab these things and then forget. Where did my little book go? Where could it be? Honing Stone. Spool. Pewter Dust. Rose. Star Metal. Tincture of Pulp.
Live, and you will share our story. Die, and you will share our tomb.
Oh, the chick is talking to me. When we ran that quest. Oh, that's Minotaur. Okay, let's see. Yeah, see, for me, they're dormant. She was a lot more of a loot quest. So you did have to... I just died a lot, as usual. But I wound up teaming up. There's always somebody else who shows up who's running... It's the stick-with-itness, friend, is what I'm getting at. The stick-with-itness will get you through. This is blinking me to different places, which is really aggravating. So I want to, yeah, I'm back in the mountain. Return to home base, and it's an interesting crypt. Not a whole lot in the way of burial, so. Oh, that's a dead end, and that's a snake. And that's a vase. Snake, a vase, and a dead end. You gonna port me back? You gonna do this, friend? Trunk empty. Or am I gonna go on my merry way? We seem to only have a few options. Alright. Oh, we going. Okay. That's not good. All I want to do is leave, so this is bad. That's bad news. Oh, this is unfortunate.
Wake from your sleep. Preserve our legacy.
Me or him?
The outsider.
That was rude. Don't root for the... Well, I guess you're rooting for the home team. I'm really... Who can get upset about that, honestly? gonna fight all of you. I gotta kill like 18 Terracotta soldiers just to get out. What is that even? There we go. Caught him with it. Tika would be so proud of me. Minotaur Shaman. Why would I do this to myself? Get talked into this. Okay. Am I getting hit from behind? Tell me I'm getting hit from behind. Way easier for me to get my head around blocking with this shield, so I'll have to stay with the shield. I was using a two-handed weapon, and you block with the haft, which is like, it's a thing, but not really my thing, per se. I bet you I have a map. Head south, turn right. Head south, turn right.
Perhaps you are the one to deliver
Wow, I just immediately head east. Why would I do this? No one knows. Holy Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, I am apparently, in fact, continuing in this direction. And we did. Let's hop to the way shrine. I don't want to be here. This place is dead anyways, man. So I'm good. I got what I came for. I've been here, yo. I've been here. I'm going back to the museum. We're not doing this. So anyways, we'll go back, we'll talk to Ariel, we'll find out what's going on. We do have a really cool side quest now. As far as, you know, it'll take us along the road and then we'll go in and we'll fill out the main quest. So that'll be fun. In between I can smelt out some stuff and stuff like that. I am Ginger. You might know me better as Aliera of Wayrest. The runaway queen, the thief, the arms dealer. I played the only female anti-villain that I've ever seen. It's a very little used trope for Daggerfall, so very excited to have been a part of it and to be back and all that stuff. So hit subscribe, it's free. Drop us a like, comment if you want to talk anything gaming, D&D, like talking any gaming. I've been around forever, so I would love to talk to you. Hit show more in the description below if you want a deal on some awesome coffee. I did partner with Gamer Grind. They make gamer specific coffee and it is real coffee. If you've only ever had Folgers, there's no way you've only ever had Folgers. I mean, it's a good coffee, it is. It's like my daily drip. But if you have never actually gone out and purchased a brand coffee, buy one. Brand coffee is more expensive, so if the struggle is real, then thank you so much just for being a fan. It is a really tough time in America's history right now. So, like, it means so much that, you know, gamers are banding together and expanding on the social network YouTube. So we love you for that, you know. But if you are, you know, flush, pick up a bag and try it out, and you will immediately see why you have, like, you know, even if you just portion out and have like your one pot of real coffee a day and then you go just chunk through it at work or whatever, and you don't want to share with the officer, if you do, you can use my handle, Aliera, and get a discount. Bethesda did, so, you know, go for it. Either way, thank you for coming along for the ride. We love you guys. We'll see you in the next video. Much love.